Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This Saturday, March 15, 10 race program. Last Saturday was a good day. I got one of my outsider, won at 10 to 1, Geolithic. So hopefully this Saturday can have more, one of my bankers, at least one come in. Of my outsider, sorry. My bankers, I was two out of three. So all in all, it was a good day. So let's go to the first race. Five straight, nine starters for children upper claimers, 1.2 to 1.5 million. And selection here is KP Choice, 5, 2, Taurus Boy, 8, Melos, and 3, Sugar Daddy. Now, let's see KP Choice's last run.
They're off. A burlap and Yellowstone break together. KP Choice is over on the far side with Power Racing just in behind him. Right against the stand fence, that's a Power Ranking in the blue silks. Taurus Boy has more running to do. Sugar Daddy is on the spot and in a handy position as they're spread right across the course. On the far side, KP Choice is running quickly. Yellowstone has more to find at this stage. Burlap is in the center with Sugar Daddy. These match strides. Right against the stand fence, that's Power Ranking, and Taurus Boy getting touches of that stick now, asked to get into the thick of things as they're inside the last quarter. Power Ranking is under the stand fence, right up with the front runners. Getting a crack or two of the stick, that is a Taurus Boy. The rider changes it now to the left hand and asks him to really go inside the final furlong. And now a Taurus Boy quickens and gets the lead. Power Ranking is right against the stand fence. These going at it with Taurus Boy in complete control in the end. And Taurus Boy will win it by maybe 5. Power Ranking is second. KP Choice is third. Burlap is fourth.
Second race, 6 furlong, 6 starters for restricted allowance 3, native bred 4-year and up, non-winners of 4, and imported 4-year and up, non-winners of 3. Selection here is 2, Miss Cherry, 1, Mac and Rome, 6, Riches to Rags, and 5, Prince Aman. Now, here was Miss Cherry recent run.
They're off. Fair start. Unruly Mo shows speed. Allegiance is running quickly in between runners. Miss Cherry is moving fast down on the rail. Mac and Rome in the green taken off the splits, racing second from the back. And Brenda Boy, being urged a bit, is last as they make their way toward the 6 furlong point. Unruly Mo sets the fractions. Unmolested at the moment, just a length back, that's Allegiance as they leave the 6. Miss Cherry getting closer on the rail. Mac and Rome in a handy position, possibly 4.5 to 5 off that lead as they make their way toward the 5, and a further 3 lengths back to Brenda Boy as they now run toward the final half of a mile in the Fun Can Done. Unruly Mo continues to lead. Allegiance now bearing down on the outside. Miss Cherry right on their heels and snapping at them as they leave the half mile. Mac and Rome needs to find maybe 5 lengths and a break of 3 more back to Brenda Boy as the quintet leave the 7/16th and come toward the final 3. It's Allegiance now taking charge up front. Unruly Mo has faded. There goes Miss Cherry. Unruly Mo backing out into third. Mac and Rome on the outside in the green, and Brenda Boy needs to do more running as Allegiance has them off the legs at the top of the lane under a hand ride. It's Allegiance looking to have something in hand, and now the rider asks him to go and changes his hold quickly. Miss Cherry is left 3 lengths back. Mac and Rome is under the stick. Brenda Boy races out toward the back of the field, and Unruly Mo has cried enough, but it is Allegiance inside the last furlong beginning to stretch the lead like a rubber band. Inside the final 16th, it is Allegiance and former champion jockey Rayan Lewis. They're roaring away from them, and they will win the Fun Can done by maybe 6 over Mac and Rome. Miss Cherry. Brenda Boy is 4th.
The third race, 7 furlong, 9 starters, maiden condition, 4-year-old and up. Selection here is 2, Valley of Love, 5, Noble Sovereign, 9, Solace, and 6, Monster Vigorous. Now here was Valley of Love last run.
They're off and racing. Rani misses it and is left at the back of the field as a Noble Monarch is the one that hustled up for that lead. Rushing down out wide, that's Hail the Queen. So Hail the Queen and Noble Monarch. They're about 2 lengths in front of Girlie the Butcher. Then comes Lucky Papa, Successful Man. Right against the rail, that's Yorkie's Bossy Girl. Undeclared War. Valley of Love. Then comes Rani recovering Lord Espo and racing at the back of the field. That is Ruby's Light. They're at the top of the lane, and it's on that lead. Hail the Queen. With that lead, it's Hail the Queen in front of Noble Monarch. Right against the rail, Lucky Papa out wide. That's Girlie the Butcher. It's Hail the Queen in front and with a good-looking lead. Coming to the furlong pole, Hail the Queen begins to go away from these. Coming on, that's Lucky Papa. Also finishing fast is Successful Man. But Hail the Queen has flown the coop, and Hail the Queen goes on to win by 6 lengths. Got tight for second. Could be Successful Man. Just over Lucky Papa. Then comes Valley of Love and fading back into 5th. That's Girlie the Butcher.
So fourth race, 7 starter for the Sir Howard Stakes. The restricted allowance 2 for native Vetchiel. Numbers of 2, Colton Gemmons, and this is the start preparation for the Classic. Now my selection is 5, Another One, 4, Easy Money, 6, Sensational Soul, 3, My Identity. Interestingly, Another One is the first of my 3 bankers. This 2-year-old colt by Avenue Macano is supposed to be a good one, but here is his last run.
They're off and racing. Another one gets a good break. Over toward the near side, that's Modern Monarch. Alchemy of Soul is quite prominent. Over on the far side, Prince Gilvey. So Alchemy of Souls, right there in the middle and traveling powerfully, another one. Also there and coming on, that's Uncle Baba. Over on the far side, that is Prince Gilvey. Left out of it, that is Papi Uso and Modern Monarch. But coasting so far on that lead. Another one coming out of the chute and effortlessly too. Shane Ellis not doing anything. He's statuette at the moment. He looks behind and there are no dangers. Another one coasting home and looks all over. This one looks all over by the shouting. Alchemy of Souls running his heart out over on the far side. But another one. And this is another one for the Canterman, Shane Ellis. And first one for Anthony Baba Nunes. Another one on a trot. Alchemy of Soul is second. Then comes Uncle Baba back there in fourth. That's Modern Monarch.
The fifth race, 4 furlongs straight, 9 starters. The mid condition race, nature bred 3-year-old. Here we have see the debutant Suprema, Richard Aladdin, working well. March 8 from the gate, 47-4 for the first 4, 5 furlong, 102. On the 1st of March, from the gate, 4 furlong, 47-2, 101, breezing. On February 23rd, 3 furlong, 36-1, breezing. 8 of February, 3 furlong. This probably should be 4 furlong. Sorry. 47 flat, 5 furlong, 101, 4. So the mare Prima Extrema was trained in the US by Jason DaCosta, a very fast filly. So I'm expecting a good time from this debutant here. Six race, 5 furlong straight, 10 starters for Cheever and Upper claiming 400,000 to 500,000. Native bred 6-year-old and up, non-winners of 3, imported 6-year-old and up, non-winners of 2. And this race is the first of my 3 bankers. And the selection here is 2, JJ the Striker, 7, Rusty, 9, God of Love, and 1, Specialicious. And here was JJ the Striker last run.
They're off for the first. Capture My Ship in the center is showing some good speed along with a Phoenix Risen. Near to us in the green silks, that's a JJ the Striker leading that group under the stand fence. As they sort themselves out, they've raced a furlong and a half and make their way toward us. JJ the Striker, a Phoenix Risen, these two matching strides. Capture My Ship not too far away to land a blow at this stage. On the far side, that Sniper Man in the green with the white sleeves. These are the main contenders as they come racing now inside the last quarter. JJ the Striker and a Phoenix Risen battling. Phoenix Risen now takes over from a JJ the Striker put to the stick. Capture My Ship races in the center. Sniper Man is there too. Basilica showing some speed, but it is all a Phoenix Risen, leaving the furlong pole with what now is a clear advantage. Phoenix Risen out in front and traveling powerfully inside the final 16th. It's Phoenix Risen and Paul Francis. They romp the first by maybe 6. Basilicus is second over Sniper Man. JJ the Striker is fourth. Capture My Ship is fifth.
Race 7, 6 furlong, 6 starters for the outline stake for restrictive allowance 2, native bet 3, and of 2 for fillies. Selection here 5, enthusiasm 4, social aviator 3, danker 2, lady bapita. And enthusiasm is the second of my 3 bankers. And this, well, I must say, Wow Wow was a fun favorite of mine. And the mare Nunities has produced some good runners. And I think that Wow Wow going to be a good stallion. Hopefully, get some good mare to cover. So, here was Enthusiasm last run.
Ready for race number 2, the Starters Trophy. They're off and racing. Honor Prince gets a good start. So does Bad Girl Khaleesi. Right there, too, in the middle, that is Enthusiasm. So Enthusiasm looks to have the lead. It's Enthusiasm in the middle. Over on the far side, that is Native Flyer. So Enthusiasm just in front of Honor Prince and Native Flyer. Also coming on the outside, that is a Tribal Chief. They're coming to the furlong and a half pole, and it is still making the run in Enthusiasm. Just the leader from Tribal Chief. Right there to Honor Prince coming once again. It is still Enthusiasm. Honor Prince trying to get the Enthusiasm. Enthusiasm keeping on from Honor Prince. Enthusiasm, and Umar Walker lands a second from Honor Prince. Then comes Tribal Chief and Native Flyer back in fourth.
Race 8, 5.5 furlong, 11 starters for restrictive allowance, nature bred 5-year-old and up, number of 2, and imported 5-year-old up, maiden. Selection here is 2, Chief Dissident, 3, Dream to Reality, 7, Tornado Steel, 11, She's Dallas Love. Now, the Chief Discount is second of my 3 outsider. Well, not too much as an outsider, but she won't be the favorite, and he probably goes off at 72, 4-1. So he was cheaters than last race.
Starter ready, they're off. Fort Haldane misses it. Golden Lawyer also racing toward the back as Blood Moon comes away with that lead. Tornado Steel under a bustling ride now scoots by, and the Tornado Steel picks it up as they flash past the 5, slipping away by 5 lengths. Military Light races up next. Blood Moon in between horses. Fort Haldane has made progress. Golden Lawyer racing in behind them, possibly 6 lengths off that lead as they arrive at the half mile and go rushing into the turn. Lil Maggie tracks them. Chief Dissident is there. Have a Joy on the outside of Town Star. Then the Soul Warrior, and at the back of the field it is Happy Force as they go flashing past the 3. Tornado Steel continues to lead. Blood Moon now asked to cut into it. Military Light on the rail, asked to shine brightly as they go flashing inside now the final 5/16th, and it is a Tornado Steel. Blood Moon chasing just to his outside. Military Light is down against the rail toward the outside. That's a Chief Dissident, but now Blood Moon picks up the lead. Chief Dissident in chase. Tornado Steel backing out into third. Golden Lawyer down against the rail along with Military Light almost brushing it, but it is Blood Moon battling now for that lead with Chief Dissident on the outside. Blood Moon and Chief Dissident, they're going on. Golden Lawyer and Military Light trying to close. Blood Moon in ahead. Bob looks to have gotten it over Chief Dissident. Then Military Light, Golden Lawyer, and Tornado Steel.
Race 9, 7 furlong, 7 starters for the Alexander Hamilton Memorial Trophy. Opening allowance 3 and up. Selection here 7, Run Julie Run. 4, Big Bad Commandant. 6, Blue Vinyl. And Is That a Fact? Run Julie Run is the third of my 3 bankers. Now, here I'm a big fan of Run Julie Run. Commandant, it's big us, but I just think going 7 furlong with Run Julie Run speed, she would just hang on for the victory over Commandant. Here was her last run.
Starter ready. They're off for the Miracle Man Cup. Very even start. Rainsville got away quickly with Run Julie Run as usual. And Run Julie Run gets that lead. Atlantic Convoy 2 lengths back racing out wide of horses. Barnaby is running the rail as they leave the 6. Fearless Soul hidden in between horses. Perfect Brew is running the rail. Rainsville in behind them. Cistern Treasure races up next. The favourite Legacy Isle is way off the fractions. Power from above a further length and a half back. And the press conference trails the field. They're about to arrive at the half-mile, and the tempo now beginning to quicken as they reach the half-mile pole, and the Run Julie Run has that lead. Atlantic Convoy almost alongside. Perfect Brew is next. Barnaby now beginning to make some progress. Fearless Soul is there. Rainsville next, as possibly 7 or 8 lengths off that lead. Cistern Treasure is next. A gap to Power from above. Then Press Conference and the Legacy Isle about to be pulled up as they're at the 5/16th and coming into the top of the lane. The brave Run Julie Run, the Grey Filly, holds that lead and shows them her rear end. Barnaby kicking in on the outside now. Atlantic Convoy and Perfect Brew racing up next, but it is the brave Run Julie Run with that lead. She's a local horse inside the final furlong. It is Run Julie Run. She's opening up a gap. I don't think they can catch her inside the final 16th. This is the Miracle Man Cup, and the brave Run Julie Run continues to show her prowess. Barnaby is back in second. Perfect Brew, Rainsville have gone by together with Atlantic Convoy.
The 10th final, 5.5 furlong, 12 starters, restrictive allowance 5, nature bred 4-year and upper, non-winners of 2, and imported 4-year and up maiden. Selection here is 2, Tequila Mockingbird, 8, I'm Interested, 1, Waterman John, 4, Mr. Wonderful. And Tequila Mockingbird is the third of my 3 outsider. And here was 10th race, 5.5 furlong, 12 starters, restrictive allowance 5, nature bred 4-year and up, and winners of 2, and in portfolio went up, maiden. Selection here, 2, To Kill a Mockingbird, 8, I'm Interested, 1, Waterman John, 4, Mr. Wonderful, and To Kill a Mockingbird is the third of my 3 outsider, and here was To Kill a Mockingbird's last run.
Never on a Sunday is in. Field in line. They're off. 7 furlongs ahead of them. Final Load shows good early speed and grabs that lead on the run to the 6. Blitz Strike is 2 lengths back. Here's To Kill a Mockingbird now rushing up on the rail as they lead the 6. So it's Final Load leading by a half a length. To Kill a Mockingbird testing early. A Blitz Strike taking up the fraction 6 lengths off that lead. A break of 5 or more to Propellant, the favourite on the outside of Casual Treasure as they lead the 5 running the rail. Jack Daniel forms a line of 3. Money Box is next, and Never on a Sunday a long, long way at the back. A half a mile to run. They're sprinting into that turn, and it is Final Load continuing to elude the field, leading up by some 5 lengths. To Kill a Mockingbird is urged to get closer, a gap of 6. Here's Propellant now wound up for a run. Blitz Strike fading back, overtaken by Jack Daniel as they've left the 3. Casual Treasure is next along with Money Box, and Never on a Sunday remains firmly planted at the back as the leader will come thundering into the top of the lane. It is Final Load attempting to go all the way under a hand ride as they run toward the final 3/16. Propellant now set alight and asked to cut into it, but it is Final Load with that lead. A crack or 2 of the right-hand stick. Final Load out in front. Propellant now gets going. Inside the final furlong, it is Final Load on that lead. Final Load showing the way inside the final 16th. Final Load and Robert Halladine. Propellant coming late. Final Load hanging tough. Final Load beats the favourite, Propellant. It's going to be a battle for the minor placings. Money Box possibly just ahead of Casual Treasure. Jack Daniel is back in 5th.
So I think To Kill a Mockingbird used this race like a public workout. The same thing I thought about Geolytic in his last race, and he literally make 1 bell. So I'm hoping that's the same thing happen here. And To Kill a Mockingbird, maybe 40 to 1, it probably goes off on Saturday. So hopefully, that same trend continue. So there you go, guys. That's my selection for Saturday the 15th. So, please subscribe, like, dislike, and share. So until next race day, thank you. Bye.
One furlong to go. Coronado's Quest, Silver Charm, and Swain, the 3 of them. Not today for Skipaway. Victory Gallop continues to close. Silver Charm short lead. Here